Have you ever wondered what it's like to immerse yourself in authentic Greek traditions? Greece is a country where traditions and customs are deeply woven into the fabric of everyday life. Participating in these time-honored practices allows you to truly experience Greece. In this video, I'll take you on a journey through some of the most significant traditions that you can experience firsthand. From religious celebrations to unique cultural rituals, it's all right here. A Greek tradition you don't want to miss. One of the most important public holidays in Greece, Epiphany, celebrated on the 6th of January, is a day of joy and religious significance. It marks the baptism of Jesus Christ by John the Baptist in the Jordan River. Of course, this is a moment that holds deep meaning for Orthodox Christians. The day is filled with brightness and a sense of renewal as believers gather around bodies of water. Be it a lake, river, or the sea, everyone is waiting for the highlight of the celebration. The priest blesses the water and then throws a special cross into it, initiating a thrilling and symbolic ritual. Brave young men and others dive into the cold water, racing to retrieve the cross. The one who successfully returns the cross to the priest is believed to be blessed with good fortune for the entire year. This tradition is a powerful blend of faith, community, and the thrill of competition, making it a must-see event if you're in Greece during this time. When it comes to lively celebrations, few can match the exuberance of Apokries, the Greek carnival. This festival, which takes place 3 weeks before the beginning of Lent, is a whirlwind of street parties, parades, and masquerades that bring communities together in joyous revelry. Similar to other carnivals around the world, Apokries is a time to let loose before the solemn period of fasting begins. The word Apokries literally translates to abstinence from meat. This reflects the festival's origins as a prelude to the Lenten fast. Furthermore, the carnival period is divided into 3 distinctive weeks, each with its own customs and traditions. The first week kicks off with a special church celebration, setting the tone for the festivities. Then, the second week, known as Krevati, is a meat lover's delight, where participants are encouraged to indulge in hearty feasts. Finally, the third and final week, Cheese Week, shifts the focus to dairy and fish, as meat is gradually phased out in preparation for Lent. Apokries has its roots in ancient Greek traditions, particularly those honoring Dionysus, the god of wine, fertility, and revelry. The celebrations often included feasting, drinking, and dancing to mark the transition from winter to spring. Today, the spirit of Dionysian excess lives on as Greeks elaborate costumes and masks. Of course, this fills the streets with music and dance. Apokries offers an unforgettable glimpse into Greece's festive spirit. As the exuberance of Apokries fades, Greeks shift their focus to a day of reflection and renewal. Kathara Deftera, or Clean Monday, and definitely relevant in this list of Greek traditions. This day marks the beginning of the 40-day Lenten fast, a period of spiritual cleansing and preparation for Easter. For many, it is a time to leave behind their sins and embrace a more ascetic lifestyle. On Clean Monday, the traditional menu is a feast of simplicity and restraint. Instead of meat, the table is laden with seafood delicacies like cuttlefish, octopus, shrimp, and mussels. One of the most iconic dishes of the day is taramosalata. This is a creamy dip made from salted and cured fish roe. Another staple is lagana, a special type of flatbread baked only on this day. Clean Monday is also a day for outdoor activities, particularly kite flying. Families gather in open spaces, enjoying picnics and the fresh air as they launch colorful kites into the sky. The act of flying a kite is symbolic of the soul's journey towards spiritual purity, soaring above earthly concerns after the indulgences of the carnival. This tradition, a public holiday in Greece, is more than just a day of abstinence. It's a celebration of renewal and the promise of a brighter future. The belief in the evil eye, or mati, is a superstition that has been deeply ingrained in Greek culture for centuries. Many Greeks still believe that a person can be cursed by a malevolent glare. This will cause a string of bad luck or even physical symptoms like headaches. In addition, the evil eye is thought to be cast by someone with envious or ill intentions, often unknowingly. To ward off the evil eye, Greeks have developed a variety of rituals and protective charms. One common practice is the recitation of a special incantation passed down through generations. If the person reciting the prayer and the afflicted individual both start to yawn, it's believed that the evil eye has indeed taken effect. Other methods include spitting on someone, or pretending to, or even throwing salt over one's shoulder. Perhaps the most recognizable symbol of protection against the evil eye is the mati charm, usually a blue eye-shaped amulet that can be found in homes, cars, and worn as jewelry. While younger generations may view the evil eye with skepticism, many older Greeks still take these protective measures seriously. As you can imagine, this blends ancient beliefs with modern life. When you think of Greek traditions, one of the most iconic images that comes to mind is the smashing of plates. This tradition, once a staple of Greek festivities, is a way for people to express their joy and appreciation for music and dance. However, due to safety concerns, plate smashing was banned in 1969. This is particularly true in live music venues known as bouzoukia. Instead of plates, revelers now throw flowers at the feet of the performers, a practice that has become a symbol of admiration and respect. Some singers often find themselves showered with flowers as they perform. This adds a colorful and fragrant element to their shows. While public plate smashing is rare today, you might still encounter this lively custom at private celebrations or in small tavernas. This is especially true in rural areas. If you're lucky enough to witness or participate in this unique tradition, you'll be experiencing a piece of Greece's vibrant cultural heritage. In Greece, name days are often considered more important than birthdays, especially for adults. Each name day corresponds to a specific saint's feast day. Furthermore, it is customary to celebrate with family and friends. On your name day, you're likely to receive calls and visits from loved ones, an amazing chance to offer your best wishes. The person celebrating typically hosts an open house, offering food and drinks to guests, or treats friends to a meal at a taverna. On name days, the focus is on hospitality and giving. This Greek tradition underscores the strong ties between Greek culture and Orthodox Christianity, where the veneration of saints plays a significant role in daily life. Celebrating a name day is not just about honoring the individual, it is also about paying homage to the saint they are named after. Greek weddings are full of traditions, and one of the most unique is the Krevati ceremony, which takes place before the big day. The word Krevati means bed in Greek. This ritual involves the bride-to-be and her single friends decorating the couple's future marriage bed with fresh linens and flowers. Furthermore, they may add other symbols of prosperity and fertility. Money and rice are often thrown onto the bed as a wish for wealth and abundance in the couple's new life together. In some cases, small children are placed on the bed to symbolize the hope for future offspring. While this tradition is not as widely practiced in modern Greece, it remains a cherished part of the pre-wedding festivities for those who choose to observe it. The Krevati ceremony is a beautiful example of how Greek culture blends the sacred and the social. It brings loved ones together in celebration. We can say that Greece is a land where traditions are not just preserved, but are lived and celebrated with great passion. Have you ever experienced any of these Greek traditions? Let me know in the comments below. If not, what tradition would you like to experience?